Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shifted to the right, shifted to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. Got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we made it.
Yes, we did.
That's what I feel like. Like CJ said, I'm gonna catch a nap on the couch. He said, wake me up 10 till.
About ready to do this right here. Put your head.
I'm gonna tell you, the more it goes, the lack of sleep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I tell you something to keep us excited. Now I'm gonna let you go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna say nothing. You beat me to it, Chester.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, it's your friend Abby at Jim Armstrong Subaru. Just wanted you to know KBB voted Subaru Best Overall and Most Trusted Brand once again. ACSI also named Subaru #1 in vehicle safety, and J.D. Power also named Subaru #1 in brand loyalty. Last but not least, they're #1 in my book too. So come see me and your other friends at Jim Armstrong Subaru and see what being #1 is all about.
The Jacobs family asks for your support as Allie Joe Jacobs competes in the 85th National Celebration, starting with Grayton Beach in Class 46, the Youth 11 and Under Mare Division, followed by Coach Cal competing in Class 51 Youth Show Pleasure, and then directing Cole Hahn in the 11 and Under Wielding Division. Allie Joe and her family humbly ask for your continued support as she presents her horse for championship honors.
The Tennessee Walking Horse is rapidly becoming the horse of choice when selecting a great ride for the family. If you're looking for a smooth, easy ride on the trail that will take you through hills and streams or an obstacle course competition, the versatility of the Tennessee Walking Horse will stand out by showing its willingness to learn and its smooth, easy, steady gait through the course. If it's a competitive show horse you're looking for, the Tennessee Walking Horse is the perfect family horse by young and old. Whether it's flat shot or padded performance classes for an amateur adult or youth, a walking horse is the horse of choice. The Tennessee Walking Horse is perfect for every equestrian division. Also remember one simple truth.
If you ride one today,
you'll own one tomorrow.
That's a fact.
Two-time world champion and world grand champion Joe Paul is now standing at stud during the 2023 breeding season at Precious Memory Farm for $750. Contact Daniel Miller, 931-703-5830, or Shane Porterfield, 615-809-4257. Joe Paul is now standing at stud at Precious Memory Farm.
Okay, I've got a few announcements, and as always, I'm suggesting everybody go to the VFW.
Yes.
That you got to go to the VFW. Those people, they work hard, and it's for the veterans.
Yep.
And
got real good food.
Oh yes, they got good sausage sandwich. Had one the other day that had sausage, mustard, and tomato. Bobby brought some tomatoes over, so it made everything so much better. Then you walk right up the road and get you a donut. I tell them I only try one donut at a time. I ain't buying no box.
Yeah.
Them things are too good. Also, for all of you who have a flat shot horse, that you're wondering what to do with. You don't want to show him. The Todd family, that's father and son, they do a fantastic job on working these horses. And I've said before, they had this being done with Sly 10 minutes after he was there. He didn't even bother putting a saddle on. He just put a halter on him, got him out there and rode him around. Now, you'll watch, he'll get up there, and then he's going to step off because he steps too far, and then he steps too far to the right. But that's the first time he was over there. Now, he's getting a little bit better. But they take their time, and Justin and Jackson do a good job.
Do a wonderful
They take
job.
care of your horses. I suggest anybody that wants somebody to work your trail horse and get them to do things that you can't, take them out there, call them, because they're not real expensive.
No.
I mean, they're priced to where a poor man like me can afford it. I'm looking forward to riding him. I might take him down to Bobby McNatt's and go on one of them frontier trail rides that Bobby has. I went down there after the big storm one year, and I felt like David Crockett going through the woods. I mean, we made trails where there weren't any trails.
I'm about ready for him to come back anyway, because every morning I go to the barn, I always used to seeing him, and now
Now he ain't there.
he ain't there.
Well, I left him a sack of apple treats because he loves them apple biscuits. So but now he's going to end up being a good trail
But they
horse.
do a wonderful job with them horses now.
They do.
I done took 2 other horses over there.
Now, next, jewelry. I still got jewelry. I've sold some, delivered it. I got a text about men's rings. I have several real good men's rings. I've got a real good buy on a beautiful men's ring with a diamond right in the middle of it. But I've still got some ladies' rings. I've sold some of them. The lady came and picked up the one with a quartz on, the gold was down there.
Yeah.
But I've got one that's a double horseshoe. There's the gold ring with a diamond in the middle. And I've got that anvil horseshoe, the anvil necklace for a man. I always thought that was, I'm going to tell you, I helped Jim Alexander for a year. And if I was still doing that, I'd have that necklace because it's neat. It really is.
Oh, it is.
And I want to remind everybody of this. Wednesday, August the 30th, we raised, I wanted to raise more, but we raised quite a bit with the Youth Equine Support Show. We gave it to the breeders. And Thursday morning at 9 a.m. in Cooper Arena, Tracy Pinson is going to be there going over everything. Now, she is the extreme cowboy champion. You can bring your horse or come with no horse. But this lady right here can teach you a lot. She's just something very special. Yet all the youth need to get up and get out there because it's really going to be something. And I called a lot of the sponsors that help sponsor the Equine Support Show.
Yeah.
Every one of them agreed this would be an outstanding event for the kids. And I have to agree because Tracy can show them what to do.
Very educational.
Oh, Lord, yeah. And a lot of people, they'll look and they say, well, this ain't nothing. You don't think this is nothing. Means you don't know about horses.
Horses, that's right.
Because horses are very cautious, just like that. Now, that horse stepping off in there, he's never been in there. He stepped off in it. Try to get one step off into a mud hole first time.
Especially to have that drop off like that.
You got it, too. It's not the same.
No.
Not the same. But Tracy will put on a good clinic, and I was tickled to death when Mark told me that he could get her, Mark Farrell with the breeders. He said, we can get her. I said, heck, that sounds like a go to me. When I called different ones of the sponsors, Baron Witherspoon, boy, he said, hey, that's it. Beth Beasley,
Yeah.
she was all for it. So everybody was on board. That's all that mattered to me. Now, who all showing tonight? You showing anything?
Yes, I got one to show.
You do? Mm-hmm. You want me to watch you?
Yeah, I would like for you. I'd like for you to
You want
watch.
me to cheer for you?
It all depends.
I'm gonna be over on the sideline.
If he ain't no count, just duck your head and just turn around and walk away.
I don't know who that dude is. He said he had a horse. I don't know what he's on. It'd be like racing a camel out there.
Yeah.
We don't know. All right, I tell you what. Let's watch some video from earlier shows. We got some victory passes. This is day 2. We're gonna get longer today, folks. Back in the saddle again in Robert Nims. Owner Teal and Jacobs. Yeah, it's a battle right now between Robert Nims and Laurie Toon on who's going to be the next Jeff Gibbons.
Yes.
So Jeff was the master at the model horse. Right here, 401K. Pam Betts. I'm surprised that Pam has not got her a performance horse and got back in there. She seems content.
Yeah.
With a flat shot.
She likes them horses right there.
Good show, Pam. Right here, she's never been kissed in Kimberly Walden. She has won a world championship, loaned a horse out. A youth won a world championship. That horse got 2 world championships in the 85th celebration.
That's a special horse. When you take 2 different rides and win 2 different world championships with him.
That's a fact. Our little buddy Jack was wanting to come back to the horse show last night, but he didn't get to. That's hard. Right there, Dixie Rita and Leanne Bale. That is one happy young lady.
Yeah, she made a terrific show.
Hey, she made a great show. She'll be in that World Grand Championship class. You can bet on that. Dark Rain and Taylor Walter, you can bet she's going to be there. Owner Amateur Pony Stallion winner. That's one good.
Yeah.
Always the same. That's Mr. To me, you some of these horses you call Mr. Automatic. That's one of them. Taylor and that horse just kind of mesh.
That horse is the same every time you see him.
Yes.
I mean,
Right there's Errol Smith CL and Courtney Luttrell for owner Luttrell and Connor. I'm gonna make a prediction. They work that class right there. If they work them.
Yeah.
That right there And you started that horse.
I hope your prediction is right, because I'll be so proud.
Well, he getting it done. And for me, from watching the video, the longer the class went, he just kept building.
Yeah, the better he gets.
You're gonna show with him, you better have a motor.
Oh yeah.
Right here's Forma Line and Carol Baxter, your owner amateur 15 and under stallions.
That's another nice, good horse right there.
I can see World Grand Champion all over that one right there. That horse is consistent and makes a great show. Hard to beat that. All right, day 3. Right here's Cole Hahn and Allie Joe Jacob, your owner amateur youth 6 to 11 winner. Little lady on a big horse, buddy. That 11 under class is tough.
It is a tough class.
Across the board, it's tough. Right here, it's the medalist and Eli Cunningham was reserved. Now, Allie Joe and Eli, they're friends, but now they battle it out in the ring. Both of them are just what you call good ambassadors for our industry.
Yep.
And here's Dim the Lights and Sadie Fowler Parsons, or Rod and Sadie Parsons. She went out of the novice division.
Oh yeah.
She said that was one of her goals. Well, she's reached one of them. Dim the Lights.
She done a good job.
Yes, she did. Real good job. Right there's Kong and Allison Armstrong. I like that horse.
That's a nice horse.
Yeah, it is. There's an MMA fighter named Kong. He goes for it, no doubt about it.
He's a real nice horse.
Allison got several good horses, real good horses. Me and Pocahontas. Twisted with Honors.
She got a bunch of good ones.
Yes, real sir. Good. She don't have to take a back seat to nobody when it comes to talent. Right there's Harley Quinn and Beth Collins. Our military veteran at work. Now she'll tell you go to BSW too. Me and Pocahontas, he was right there with her, and Allison Armstrong. I just mentioned that one.
Oh yeah.
On Amateur Ladies Mares, reserve winner. Tell you what, when you look at her lineup of horses, Troubadour, can't ask for nothing.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're exactly right.
Oh, I know what's coming up now. Da-da-da. Jerry's up.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Was a good intro.
That's wonderful.
We're ready. We'll go to commercial.
It's celebration time and Allie Jo Jacobs is geared up and ready to ride, starting by showing her riding skills on Ain't He Grand in class 78E11 and under equitation class. Then she will cowgirl up and show first night out in class 86, the youth country pleasure, followed by switchblade in class 94, the 6 to 14-year-old youth pony division. Allie Jo is ready to ride and asks for your support as she goes for top honors during the 85th celebration.
Same bloodline, same mother, same father, and here he is. Now this is the offspring. Now Hero is standing at stud at Jerry Williams' stable.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you, that's a real nice horse. That horse had an injury happen to him in the stall when he was young. But now, I tell you, got a lot of talent. That Hero horse does. He's a real nice horse.
You know, my friends think I know everything there is to know about the walking horse industry, and I do know a lot, but not everything. I do know one thing, though. My father told me I could find out anything I needed to know about this industry by going to walkinghorsereport.com, and you know what? He was right. Everything from single night shows to multi-night shows, sibling and progeny searches, Ryder Cup standings, stallion reports. They even have a calendar of shows for the entire year and all the current news. It's all right there at the tip of my fingers when I go to walkinghorsereport.com. You know, they could do it themselves, but I don't think I'm going to tell them. Let's just keep them wondering how I know so much.
It's horse show time in Tennessee, and the 2-year-old contenders are lining up to campaign for top honors during the 85th Walking Horse Celebration. Sadie Parsons asked you to support Straight Republican as your next 2-year-old world and world grand champion amateur 2-year-old walking horse. Remember, Straight Republican for a clean sweep in the amateur 2-year-old division during the 2023 National Walking Horse Celebration.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing, or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I have a big passion for the Tennessee walking horse, but I also have another passion, and that's for communication systems and saving my customers money. And we've done automobile dealerships, shoe stores, law offices, dentist offices, even the Breeders Association. I have installed systems from California to New York to Florida. And now, for a limited time, I am giving 3 months free service to everybody that signs up for Host My Calls. And there will be no installation charge. Call me today, 931-581-4411, and see if I can save you money on your communications. Okay, we're going to go into day 4, but I want to remind everybody, after the show, stay tuned after we go away, because the show gets longer. We should keep dropping. Now, today we will have the day 1 victory passes. Tomorrow we'll drop the day 2, and we'll keep on. Each day it'll get longer and longer until we'll be up to about 90 minutes by the end of the week. But everybody's victory pass will run all week long. That's my goal, for it to run all week long. And plus, after this show, we replay 6 times.
Yeah.
During the day and the middle of the night. Last year I got a request, said, why don't you show it, late at night? So we do. We show it late at night, early in the morning. Right there is Allie Jo, equitation medal class, youth 6 to 11 winner. I'd get lost doing them patterns.
Oh, yeah.
Myself. Or I wouldn't address the judge. They disqualify me. Right there's first night out, and Allie Joe Jacobs. She was reserved in the Country Pleasure, and she'll be back.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, that's a nice horse right there.
Real nice.
Well, youngsters, they do so good in these classes, and that's the main thing, is getting them started. Of course, she started in the lead line, and it just kept going.
Well, the biggest thing of it, Jerry, you know, when you start off young like that, you don't have no fear. And you just ride.
I used to get on and just, sometimes I get thrown, but you get right back on.
Yeah. When you're young, you just want to come into the horse.
That's it. He's a Lucky Strike, and
it was a nice horse.
Derrickson. Hey, I thought, you know, this horse, first time we seen him was over in Rockpile.
Yeah.
They show up in Kentucky, but now that horse right there is a nice one.
Oh yeah.
I talked to Ralph about it, and he said yes, he's a good one, and he is. That's a nice young lady too. She can flat ride. Right there's Jimmer's Country Girl. That horse kisses Carol's husband. You know, I've seen the women do the kissing.
Yeah.
But for her to say, you know, that mare kissed my husband. I don't think that mare's been beat but one time.
She's a good one.
Hey, she is. She's a piece of work now.
She gets better and better as she get older.
Yes, she does. She's going to be something, no doubt. Here's Patrick Mahomes and Paul Simmons.
This horse here made a real good show.
Yes. Paul was tickled. I think everybody was tickled.
Yeah.
You started that horse, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Boy, you getting famous.
I'm telling you, these horses.
Call Jerry Williams. Start your horse.
But that horse there is nice. I'm proud for Terry and Paul.
Oh yeah. The ultimate honor in Jack Harney. What was it he told you on showground? Do your job.
Yeah.
You know, looking back, we've had a lot of youngsters on this show, and I believe every time we've had one on here, they've won world championship
yep,
or a world grand championship. Mm-hmm. Right here, Switchblade, making a great ride.
Yeah.
She gets better and better every time out. She's looking pretty good right there. She does. Every time she shows that horse, she gets better.
Oh yeah, she gets better and better.
Right here is Dixie Road and Link Webb. Joe has got all the confidence in the world in this horse.
I always made a good show.
I'll tell you what, he's got a flat walk.
Oh yeah.
That is just, I don't know. I mean, you can look and look and look, but you're not going to find a flat walk like that on many horses.
Sits up in that brow, walks behind, uses front legs. Link done a wonderful job with that horse.
Tell you what, he's going to be hard to beat on Saturday night.
Yeah.
He just got that walk, and everything timed up good too. Okay, now we're going to go to last night.
Yes.
Boy, it gets better and better. Last night wasn't as bad as Saturday. Saturday night was rainy. Last night it was pleasant.
Mm-hmm. It was nice. The weather was nice and everything else.
It was. I talked to several people up there. They seemed to be enjoying it. They said, "Lord, it's not hot. It feels good." Yes, and that's a fact.
Oh yeah.
It felt real good out there. Excuse me. Right here's your owner, amateur, novice, Western Trail Pleasure horses. I wanted to show this because Margot, you won the class, but now she had already won a world championship earlier in the week. However, she still qualified for this class because she was a novice going into the 85th celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a packed class too. Sweet Walking Matilda and Margot Urad took the blue. And get this, silverback, Kathy Arness. He's a night rider. Andrea Coleman, Resurgence, Sarah Beth Thomas, Just Made Bail, Anita Bradford, Martha Devine, Laura Patterson, Allstate, Teresa Tyra, Pinky Blinders. And you know what that's from? That's a show, a series called Pinky Blinders. Kevin Richards, Sereno, Harry Hicklin, and Topless, Kinsley Patterson. That's all I took.
Now reverse and continue at a flat ball, please.
Mark my words, somebody will say, what was y'all thinking?
This is that class here was a real good class. I'm so happy for Margot.
Oh, I am too. Margot does a lot with this industry.
That's right.
She does. She works close with the trainers. She works close with the breeders.
She deserves it.
There's a lot of people in the stands that early too.
Yeah.
Normally you don't see a bunch of people there until later in the evening. But it was pleasant.
Yeah.
So that was one reason they didn't mind being out there. That heat will keep them in.
Oh yeah, you're right. Margot loves this horse business now. Every time you look up, she's there helping somebody with a horse show or helping, you know, if you have any kind of questions you can ask. If she don't know the answer, she'll find out for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Ranger Western Trailblazer horses down to the south turn and mark them in for the lineup.
She keeps up with all the announcement from the trainers and gets them out there too.
Yes. Margot been a family friend of ours for a long time. She talks to all my brothers and stuff like that.
Are y'all from the same state too, ain't you?
Yeah, that's where she was born in Louisiana there, and then she moved to Texas. And my brother worked for him for a while out there in Texas.
Well, I tell you, I'm tickled to see that many people there early, but look at the number of horses in that class. I had a guy tell me yesterday, he said, you know, I never thought about that, picking up them feet. He said, I thought they could do that. I said, no. I know I've told this before, but Woody Woodruff goes to a lot of these country boy shows. And the guy that was doing the judging one time told him, he said, Woody, he said, you know, said we could tie you first in every class just about if that horse would back up. Woody said, never taught him. Let her go. He's just there to ride. He didn't care whether he got a ribbon or not. I got everybody watching feet now.
Yeah.
Did you catch the one that drug 1 foot?
Uh-huh.
Notice I waited until the end of the line so nobody knows what I was talking about. Owner Amateur Park Performance Stallions. I'm gonna tell you what, this was a good class. A. Touche and Janie Chapman took the win. Knockham Ted and Gabriel Hemiston was reserve. Drop a Line. I really like that horse. That Jordan Golden, that's one of my buddy's granddaughters. I talked the talk. Carol Mistledine. Parole, Hard Time, Robert Dortch. Shanghai, Lisa Baum. I Am a Three-Timer, Carol Baxter. Private Line, Samantha Green. And All Rise, Troy Eppinger finished the ribbons. Charles Glegor's granddaughter, is Jordan Golden. There was Carol Baxter right there. That Drop a Line, I think that Drop a Line's just a good horse.
Yeah.
There she is, Drop a Line. That's a nice horse right there,
Yeah.
I think. Charles ought to be proud of that one. They all doing that Billy Gray pass to the line, I think. You do that too, don't you?
Sometimes. Well, he taught me how to do it. You know, me and him spent a lot of time together.
I tell you what, Billy was...
He's a showman.
Owner Amateur Country, Owner Amateur Youth. I'm getting out of here now. Owner Amateur Youth 12 to 14 mares and geldings. Extra Special Jose and Emma Wright took the blue. The Dixie Label and Chloe McSwain was reserved. Ruby Lipstick, Macy Ware. Jose the Champ, Cole McCormick. A Neon Cowboy, Riley Nichols. Von Miller, Madeline Smith. And Blu-ray, Madison Clemens finished out the ribbons. You could tell when they were naming winners.
Oh, yeah.
Last night in placement that who was for who. Did you notice that? I mean, it was just unreal. But every one of these youth out there have their fan base. Chloe, a lot of people really like Chloe. And Emma, she's a basketball star.
Oh, yeah.
They say she is deadly when it comes to basketball. Madeline Smith made a good show last night. All these, tough class.
Now, they got some good riders in that class.
Tell me about it. Getting excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you give these youth riders and their mares and geldings a well-deserved round of applause?
Owner Amateur 2-year-old mare and geldings, Section B. This was a tough class.
Yeah.
She's lined with love. 4G, Maria Bobo took the blue. Jose Showoff, Charles Caressa Hyman. A Red Alert. I thought a Red Alert made a great show. She really did. That horse got your attention. There she is on the rail. Now, when she came in, she got your attention and she kept it. My Tomahawk. Alegna, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it right before long. New York Times and Brock Wimpler. Francesca, Justin Harney, Call Me Samsonite, Samite. Stephanie Richards. That's Stephanie Richardson. Boy, I'm on a roll this morning.
Blaming on the late nights.
I am blaming it on a late night. It was late. Wearing me out. I thought Kim Lewis made one heck of a show now. And there was 2 judges out there who agreed with me.
She is making a good show.
Huh?
She made a good show.
Oh, I thought so. I thought she made an excellent show. That horse has got better and better all year long. Dan Waddell's doing a good job on them horses. Now, I can tell you that. Doing an excellent job. All right. I'm going to tell you, I thought, Kim, I told her, I said, Kim, you made a super job. You did. I'm not going to rush you. I'm going to go get some coffee.
Well, while you're doing that, we're going to go to commercial.
Sadie Fella Parsons is ready to shine when she presents Dim the Lights in the Novice division. Then turns the reins over to Kayla Balcom to compete in the Young Trainers class. Remember to stand in support and cheer on Dim the Lights during the 85th Tennessee Walking Horse National Celebration. Dim the Lights!
Welcome to where the 5 to 9 more than makes up for the 9 to 5. To where you check your troubles, along with your coat. And days are made, even at 10 at night. Welcome to the best time you've ever had, since the last time you were here. To old friends, new experiences, and forgotten cares. Welcome to where life moves at the speed of you. Welcome to Sam's Town Tunica Hotel and Gambling Hall by Boyd. Welcome to where you want to be.
The Mona Dean family is proud to announce that the multi-time world champion and world grand champion Minor Ordeal is now available for breeding at Sugar Creek Breeding Facility for the 2023 spring breeding season. Minor Ordeal has proven year after year that he is one of the elite champions of all time, winning 5 World Grand Championships, 1 World Grand Championship, and the Reserve World Grand Championship as well.
Minor Ordeal, a major win here in the 2-year-old division, our World Grand Champion.
Make the call to breed to a true champion. Minor Ordeal, 931 680-0897.
During the 85th National Celebration, the reigning 4-year-old World Grand Champion Mr. True Blue and trainer R.M. Kellett have their eyes set on top honors in the Walking Horse Industry 2023 World Grand Championship. The Jacobs family asks for and appreciates your support as this team walks for top honors.
More of What a Horse coming up.
I'll remind everybody our show's gonna get longer.
Yes, sir.
We got one more segment here, and then we're gonna turn it over to CJ to keep her going for a while.
Yep.
We're gonna haul turkey out of here and go to the showgrounds, right?
Yes, sir.
I got a bunch I gotta do. Yes, sir. You never said that to me before.
We're talking about the horse you have.
Oh, we're talking about the horse. Okay, all right, I understand. All right, let's go watch some ponies, because these ponies are good, son. I could see this coming early in the year, that it's going to be good because there's some good ones out there. He's Hot and County Green took the blue. Time to Tease, Jessica Lawwell. Skywatch Threat, Alex Luttrell. The Country Lineman, B.B. Beasley. I'm Big Enough, Maxine Beasley. Our Girl Charlie, Caitlin Peeler. I'm Bustin' Loose, Caitlin Duchelle. Just Can't Tell Me Nothing, Addie Harris. Huntress, Storm Sims. And Wee Wee Man, Ava Martin. But now listen to this. He's Hot, Time to Tease, Skywatch Threat, The Country Lineman, Big Enough.
Yeah.
Our Girl, even I'm Bustin' Loose. These are horses that normally, all of them, in the winner's circle. So it shows what the competition was in this class right here. Something special, buddy. This class is something that people can look back on and they can remember for a long time. Every one of them in there are blue ribbon winners.
Yep, you were right.
But that's what the celebration is about right there. The Beasley twins, they made a great show.
Yeah.
Both of them did. I just tell you, when you have a class like this, Jerry, it's a shame that you can only have one winner.
Yeah, that's a good horse right
there. But
there.
now I'm gonna tell you, County Green was, you could see it all year long. That horse is just, he just.
Oh, County's a good rider now.
Oh yeah.
She's.
That's one class that I have to say. Now right here, I knew this was going to be a battle. Owner Amateur Stallions. We have promoted both of these top two horses, but they are really something. Walk for Roses and Kelly Clark took the blue. Agenda Win and Kendra Myers was reserve. The Sepra, Lily Best Harville, and Jose's Power Stroke, Susan Irwin. But when you got Walk for Roses and Agenda Win in there, you've got a lot of talent. But one thing for sure, Agenda Win, World Grand Champion, World Champion. Both those horses are just outstanding.
Good horses.
Hey. Look at there, Jen to win. I'm gonna tell you, there was your winner. Walk for Roses and Kelly Clark and Brassy. Kelly made a great show. And right here, Agenda Win, I guarantee you she made a great, she was right in there with her. That's a great horse.
Oh,
I've got a stud feed to this one.
Okay.
Like where we get the opportunity to use it.
Yeah.
Kendra is a good horseman too.
Yeah.
She can flat ride. She can get it done. Very proud of her. All right, here's your 4-year-old Stallions canter class. It was loaded. Cavender and Knox Blackburn took the blue for Bruce and Robin McDonald. Honor of the Ritz, Dan Waddell was reserve. I Am March Madness, Casey Wright, Debbie Woods, Augie, R.M. Kellett, for Mr. and Miss Howard Eastridge, Cold Mountain Gin, Chad Way, Koufax, Blaze Bacard, He's Mr. Maverick, Bill Calloway, The Greatest Honor, Josh Watts, Jen Slangblade, Jimmy McConnell, and the Dixie Outlaw, Bill Bobo, finished out the ribbons. But I'm gonna tell you, when you look down there and you see Koufax in a 6th position, hey, that's one great horse.
Yep.
But Cavender, he's going to stand out in the crowd now. He is.
Cavender is a good horse now.
Well, this whole lineup here.
All them horses in that good.
That horse that Jerry Beatty is on, that Cerveza.
Yeah.
Hey, he's good.
Uh-huh.
This deep of water, you have horses that leave the ring without a ribbon.
Yeah.
That at any other show, they'd be walking out with the ribbon. That's one heck of a class here.
Oh, yeah. Crowd got their money's worth in that. Oh, yeah. RM's on a real good horse.
Yeah. That's a hoggy.
Yeah.
Howard's got some nice horses
Howard
now.
got some good horses, yeah.
Right there he is, Cavender and Knox Blackburn for Bruce and Robin McDonald. You could see the talent in this horse when he was 2 years old, when he first showed over at Thorson's. Knox has done a super good job with him. 4-year-old Stallion Canter winner. And he's another one of these that gets your attention when he comes in. All right, congratulations. Great class.
Real good class.
Boom, I'm ready to go. We got to go to Shelbyville. I want to remind everybody, Thursday morning, 9 o'clock in Cooper Still Arena, Tracy Benson. That's going to be...
That's going to be something else. It'll be a real nice thing.
I'd love to see it packed like it was for equine education.
Yeah.
I mean, but now they're letting them bring horses. If you want to bring a horse, you know, if I'd have thought about it, I'd have kept Sly, brought him back to the barn, and maybe let Little Man take him up there and see what's going on, because that's going to be very educational for a lot of kids. But he can still go.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna take him up there so he can just to watch it and just so he can see and learn.
It'd be good for him because you don't have to have a horse, but you can learn a lot from listening to what Tracy tells you.
Yeah.
And then go home and use it, because horses, they're quick to learn if you work with them.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That'd be it. So we got that. The show's getting longer, and then we're on Monday night. Well, Monday morning, we got classes this morning, and then we go just at night after the day. Morning classes are over with. Every night we're going to be out there busting buns and getting it done.
Yeah,
now,
you're
kids
right.
in Shelbyville are out of school this week,
yes,
right?
they're out of school this week.
So all them, hey, they should be packed in.
Yeah. So
That'd be a
people
good
come
thing
on and
for
watch.
kids
Yeah.
to do. So, well, when CJ gets, after we get done, we're going to sign off. We're going to leave. But remember, the show is going to start getting longer, and we're going to be adding more victory passes to the extension. At the end of the week, we'll be up to 90 minutes, and that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll work.
See everybody tonight.
Good luck to everyone.
Have a good evening.
Working out hard every day to be the best I can. I shifted to the right, shifted to the left, hunker down low and reach high to the sky. Got my rhythm down pat, so they say. I'm looking like a winner in every way. So when I hear somebody say, what a horse, I know they're talking about me, of course. And I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Yeah, I'm a prime example of a Tennessee walker, a high-stepping, fast-walking Tennessee talker. I'm gonna be in that winner's circle someday. Feet start talking.
Chris Richards presents the entry of Jones and Richards. Rita and Bobby Jones, Dr. Roger Richards, the owner. Chew Tobacco, sired by Jimmy Chew. And out of Iron Princess Margaret, Jones and Richards also the breeders of our Wheatland Colts National Security Champion tonight. Over on the east side is where you'll find our security champion for the Wheatland Colts National Security tonight. Wheatland Colts sold in the spring of 2023. That's Chew Tobacco. Chris Richards presents the entry on the Bobby Jones of Manchester, Tennessee. Bobby and Rita Jones and Dr. Roger Richards, the breeders and owners of Chew Tobacco, our Wheatland Colts National Security winner. Spencer's riding the Tanner Scarlet Spencer entry of Shelbyville. A hometown blue ribbon ride here on opening night for our owner amateur 2-year-old Trailblazer winner. This is Who I Am. Who I Am is the world champion tonight. Chad Spencer making the winning ride for Chad and Scarlet Spencer of Shelbyville. This is Who I Am and Chad Spencer. Would you send them down victory lane with a nice round of applause? Skip the line. Kimberly Walden is riding. Kimberly and Terry Walden's entry of Shelbyville. Skip the line and Kimberly Walden. Skip the line and head right to the top. And head to the winner's circle here on Wednesday night. Owner amateur 2 and 3-year-old all-day pleasure winner. Moving right to the front of the line of ribbon winners tonight in our owner amateur 2 and 3-year-old all-day pleasure class. It's Skip the line. Kimberly Walden, riding the Kimberly and Mary Walden entry of Shelbyville. Skip the line and Kimberly Walden. Congratulations. Four-year-old Stallion winner is a shade of Jose. Buck Buchanan makes the winning ride for Buck and Donna Buchanan of Advanced North Carolina. A shade of Jose and Buck Buchanan riding down victory lane tonight. Owner amateur 4-year-old Walking Stallion world champion. Congratulations.